A very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the computer science class. Okay. Well, in today's session, we will be discussing another C++ program, that is to find the location of an element. That is to find the location of an element in an array which has n elements. Okay. Once again, I'll repeat the question. A program to find the location of an element in an array which has n elements, right? So have a look at the program. The first two lines are represented as header file. The first one hash include iostream.h and the second one is hash include conio.h. Okay, these two header files are quite common for most of the programs. Followed, then comes void main function. That means this main function does not return any value. That is why we are using it as a void main function. Followed. So the next line, open flower bracket. Open flower bracket indicates that begin of your C++ program. Then comes the declaration of the variables. So int is the data type, that is nothing but an integer data type. A of 100 is the array, it's a one-dimensional array. Fine. N is the size of array. Okay, to accept the how many elements. I is for looping, element is the searching element. So here LOC stands for location. Location is declared of type integer and that is initialized as -1. Okay. Location is equal to -1. Array initialization starts with 0th element, henceforth we are taking as location as -1. Followed, these are the variables of type integer data type. Okay. Then comes CLR. SCR stands for clear screen function. CL, stream insertion. This is called as a stream insertion. Double question start. Enter number of elements. Say for example, I am taking the value as n is equals to 4. I am taking the value of n as 4. 4 is stored in which variable? N variable. C in stream extraction n. That means you are accepting the value of n. So what is the value given by user? So here we are giving as 4. 4 is stored in which variable? N variable. Fine. Then comes again I have one more cout statement. Cout stream insertion double quotation start. Enter array elements. So in this statement, it is asking me to provide 4 different numbers. Before that, we have given the value of n as 4. Now I need to input 4 different elements. Followed. So here, this for loop and this input statement will execute how many times? 4 times. For I is equal to 0, semicolon, I is less than n, semicolon, I plus plus. This is nothing but an initialization, test condition, and this is what? Increment. Now, the value of I is 0 and the value of n is 4. So I will write here, I is equal to 0. So 0 is less than 4, condition is true. Okay. 0 is less than 4, condition is true. When this condition is true, I am going to execute this statement. C in stream extraction A of I. What is the value of I? I is 0. That means the first value which is given by the user, that will be stored in the location called as A of 0. Let me take an array. So this is what the array. This is A of 0, A of 1, A of 2 and A of 3. So A of 0, A of 1, A of 2 and A of 3. Okay. So here we have stored as 7. What element we have stored as 7? 7 is stored in a location called as A of 0. Followed? Fine. After accepting the first element, again it goes to for loop and I gets increased by +1. Now this time I becomes 1. Last time 0, this time 1. Every time I goes on increases by +1. Followed. Every time I goes on increases by +1. This time I becomes 1. Okay, that updated value must be checked with the condition, that is 1 is less than 4. 1 is less than 4, yes, it is true, the condition is true. When this condition is true, I have to execute this statement. C in stream extraction A of I. A of I means A of 1. The second value which is given by the user, that will be stored in the location called as A of 1. What exactly is stored in A of 0? 7. That is what the first element, that is 7. Now, I will include another element called as 13. 13 is stored in the location A of 1. Fine. Again it comes to for loop and I gets increased by plus 1. This time I becomes 2. Last time 1, this time 2. Every time I goes on increases by plus 1. Followed? That updated value must be compared with this condition, logical condition. 2 is less than 5, 4. 2 is less than 4. Yes, it is true. Condition is true. When this condition is true, means again I have to execute this input statement. See stream expression A of I. A of I means what is the value of I? A of 2. So third value will be stored in the location called as A of 2. Say for example 9. Okay, I'm storing 9. Okay, 9 is stored in A of 2. After that, again it comes to for loop and I gets increased by plus 1. Okay, so I becomes now this time 3. Last time 2, this time 3. Every time I goes on increases by plus 1. Followed? Fine. So again that updated value must be compared with this condition. Okay, so 3 is less than 4. Condition true. Condition true means begin stream extraction. A of I. A of I means A of 3. The fourth value which is given by the user that will be stored in the location called as A of 3. Say for example, I am inputting a number called as 6. Okay, that 6 will be stored in the location called as A of 3. Have a look at here. I have inputted all the elements in a random order, neither in increasing order nor in decreasing order, random order. Okay, fine. Again, it comes to for loop and I gets increased by plus 1. This time I becomes 4. Last time 3, this time 4. What I said, every time I goes on increases by plus 1. 4 is less than 4, condition. 4 is less than 4, condition false. Okay, if we are having an equal to sign here in this, then this condition would have become true. Okay, 4 is less than 4, condition false. Condition false means we won't execute this statement, it comes here. The next is cout statement. Look at here, the value of n is 4 and we have stored how many elements? We have stored 4 elements. Those 4 elements are stored in the consecutive memory locations. Okay, fine. Next. So again I have a cout statement, cout string insertion double quotation start, enter searching element. Among the 4 numbers, which number you would like to search? There are 4 numbers are there, have a look at here, 7, 13, 9, 6. Which number you would like to search? And this say for example, I am interested to search whether 9 is there or not. If 9 is there, then it has to display its position, right? So searching element is, so I'll write it as searching element. Searching element. Searching element as 9. Okay, I'm interested to find whether 9 is there or not. If 9 is there, then it has to display its position. That is what the question. Program to find the location. Location or position, both are same. Location of an element in an array which has n elements. So enter searching element. So except see in stream extraction ELE. ELE is nothing but an element. Okay. So 9. I am interested to find whether 9 is there or not in the list. Okay. So fine. Accepted. Then comes for loop here. Have a look at here. For I is equal to 0. I is less than n. I plus plus. So what is the value of 1 minute? I'll write here. What is the value of I? 0. And what is the value of n? N is 4. Okay, n is equals to 4. Okay, fine. So I is equal to 0, n is equal to 4. 0 is less than 4, condition true, right? 0 is less than 4, condition is true, isn't it? Then when this condition is true, I have to execute the simple if statement here. Simple if is also called as one-way branch. Okay. If open parenthesis ELE, that stands for element, that is nothing but a searching element. Okay, that stands for searching element. So here I do ELE, the same thing I have to use here. Okay, you should not change the variable name. Okay, ELE, ELE. There are 2 equal to signs are there. There you can see here 2 equal to, that means comparison operator. This must be called as is equal to. So see, this is assignment operator and this is comparison operator. Oh, fine. So if element is equal to A of I. What is the value of I? 0. What is the value stored in the element? What is the value stored in the element? 9. 9 is equal to A of I. A of I means A of 0. What is the value stored in a, what is the value stored in A of 0? Have a look at this array. What is the value stored in A of 0? 7. 9 is equal to 7. 9 is equal to 7, condition false. 9 is not equal to 7. When this condition false, it won't execute these two statements which are written in a pair of flower bracket. Have a look at here. These two set of statements will execute only when the condition is true. When the condition is true, we'll execute these two set of statements which are written in a pair of flower bracket. So our condition is false. So 9 is not equal, 9 is equal to 7, condition false. When this condition is false, it won't execute these two statements. Directly it goes to for loop and I gets increased by plus 1. Last time 0, this time 1. Every time I goes on increases by plus 1. So what we have done, we have just compared the searching element with the first element which is present in the array. Okay. So again it goes to for loop and I gets increased. Now this time I becomes 1. 1 is less than 4, condition true. When this condition true, I have to execute this simply. If element is equal to A of I, element means searching element. Searching element is 9. Okay, there you can see searching element is 9. 9 is equal to A of I. A of I means A of 1. Last time A of 0, this time A of 1. So what is the value stored in the A of 1? 13. 9 is equal to 13. 9 is equal to 13. Again condition false. 9 is not equal to 13. Condition false. Condition false means these two statements which are written in a pair of flower brackets will not be executed because my condition is false. So again I will go to the for loop and I gets increased by plus 1 and this time I becomes 2. Last time 1, this time 2. Okay. Every time I goes on increases by plus 1. Okay. 2 is less than 4. 2 is less than 4. Yes, it is true. When this condition is true, we'll execute simple if open parenthesis element is equal to A of I. Element is nothing but a searching element. A of I means A of 2. What is the value of I? 2. What is the element stored in the A of 2? 9. In A of 2, what is the element stored? 9. 9 is equal to 9. Of course, condition is true. 9 is equal to 9. The condition is true. When this condition is true, we'll execute these two set of statements which are written in a pair of flower bracket. So location is equals to I. What is the value of I? 2. What was the previous value assigned to location? -1. The new value is 2. That will be stored in the location called as, that will be stored in the location. So right here, LOC is equals to 2. Please take note. LOC is equal to 2. Then break. Break means it exits out from the loop. It exits out from the loop and executes next statement in the program. It comes here. Okay. So if open parenthesis location is greater than 0, what is the value of location here? 2. 2 is greater than 0. 2 is greater than or equal to 0. The condition will be true. Fine. When this condition true means, see, this is if-else statement. If-else is also called as a two-way branch, in which you have studied in the last year. Okay. If this condition is true, means it has to execute before the else. In between, we have a keyword called as else. So when this condition is true, I have to execute before the else. Okay. When this condition is false, means I have to execute after the else. So here in this case, my condition is true. That is, 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Yes, it is true. True means I have to execute this first cout statement. That is, before the else. Before the else. Cout string insertion. ELE. ELE. Does it print as it is or its value? Here it is going to print its value. What exactly is stored in the element? What exactly is stored? 9. So I am going to print here its value. Okay. Cout string insertion. 9 will print here. String insertion, double quotation start, is found in position. See here, is found in position will print as it is because that is written under double quotation. In place of ELE, it is going to print 9, and this text will print as it is, that is written under double quotation. Double quotation close, string insertion, and here location plus 1. Location, what is the value of location? That is 2, right? That is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So in this place it is going to print as 3. That means in this array, you just find 9 is present in the third position. See, this is 1, right? This is first position, this is second position, and this is third position. For that purpose, I just added as a plus 1. The location value is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. In general counting, it starts with 1, 2, 3, but in array, it starts with a 0. Okay, so that is why we have added as a location plus 1. Location is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, then it executes get function, and this close flower bracket indicates the end of a C++ program. Followed, this is one case. The same program I'm going to explain in another fashion, that is, and this time the searching element is different. Say for example, the searching element is 90 this time. We'll see how it is going to execute and what appropriate message it is going to display at the end of the program. Fine. So have a look at here. So accepted n, what is the value of n? I have not changed anything. The size of array is n is equal to 4. Okay, 4 elements, 7, 39, 6. And just changed the searching element as 19. Searching element as 19. 19 is not there in the list. So what I have to get the message? I have to get the message as 19 not found. 19 is not there in your list. Followed? So have a look at here. Same header files, void main function. And you need to observe this. Int a of 100 n I element and location is equals to -1. You need to observe this. Location is equal to -1. Array initialization starts with 0th element, henceforth we are taking as location as -1, right? So similarly, accepting the value of the n and accepted all the elements, and these are the elements 7, 13, 9, and 6. So enter searching element. Searching, this time the searching element is 19. Do remember 19. Now comes for loop. For I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. What is the value of I? I is having the value as 0, n is equal to 4. 0 is less than 4, condition is 0 is less than 4, condition is true. When this condition is true, I have to execute this simple if statement, that is one-way branch. If open parenthesis element means what? Searching element is 19. 19 is equal to, this is nothing but a comparison operator. If you are having only one equal to, then you can call it as an assignment operator. When you are having 2 equals to, then it must be called as a comparison operator. Okay. So that means 90 is equals to A of I. A of I means A of 0. What is the value of I? 0. What is the element stored in A of 0? 7. That means, so I'll write here 90 is equals to 19 is equal to 7. Condition false. 19 is equal to 7. Condition false. When this condition false, we won't execute these two set of statements which are written in a pair of flower bracket. Again, it goes to for loop and I gets increased by +1. This time I becomes 1. Last time 0, and this time 1. 1 is less than 4. Of course, it is true. Condition is true. When 1 is less than 4, condition true. Condition true means again, if open parenthesis element is nothing but a searching element. Searching element is equals to A of I. A of I means A of 1. Searching element is 19. 19 is equals to, what is the element stored in the A of 1? 13. 19 is equal to 13. Again, condition false. 19 is equal to 13. Condition false. Again, it goes to for loop, and I gets increased by +1. I becomes now this time 2. Last time 1. This time 2. Okay. So 2. Again, the updated value of I must be compared with this condition. 2 is less than 4. Yes, it is true. Condition true means if open parenthesis element is equal to A of I. Element is nothing but a searching element. So searching element is 19. 19 is equal to A of I means A of 2. What is the value stored in A of 2? That is 9. 19 is equal to 9. Condition false. Condition false is again it goes to for loop and I gets increased by +1. I becomes now this time 3. Last time 2. This time 3. That updated value of I must be compared with n. 3 is less than 4. Yes, it is true. True means Again, I have to execute simple statement. If element is equal to a of I, element is equal to searching element. A of I means a of 3. What is the value stored in a of 3? 6. So 19 is equal to 6, condition false. 19 is equal to 6, condition false. Again it goes to for loop and I gets increased by plus 1. So it becomes 4. Last time 3, this time 4. 4 is less than or 4 is less than 4, condition false. 4 is less than 4, condition false. When this condition false, it comes out. Okay, we won't execute these two. These two set of statements will execute only when the condition is true. We'll come out of this for loop and we'll execute this. If else, if location is greater than or equal to 0, what is the value of location? Location is -1. Okay, so it remains same because our condition all we have checked all the elements in an array right from the beginning to till end. Big 19 is not at all present here. So when the element is present in the array, at that time location value gets changed. When the element is not found in the array, at that time location remains constant. That is what fixed. Okay. So the value of location is -1. I will substitute the value -1 is greater than or equal to 0. Condition will be false. -1 is greater than 0. Condition false. When this condition is false, I have to execute after the else part. That is, after the else part, I have a statement called as stream insertion ELE. In place of ELE, what I have to, it is going to print its value. What exactly is stored in the searching element? That is 19. 19 will print as it is. String insertion, double quotation start. What we have done inside the double quotation? Not found. A 19 not found, double quotation close, end with the semicolon. Get function and this close flower bracket indicate end of a C++ program. So look at here, n is equal to 4. We have inputted 4 elements, 7, 13, 9 and 6. But the searching element is 19. 19 is not at all present in this array. See how we have started the comparison, comparing searching element. Searching element is compared with a of 0. What element is stored in a of 0? 7. Again, searching element is compared with the element which is present in a of 1. Again, the searching element is compared with a of 2. Again, the searching element is compared with a of 3. How we are comparing one after the another in a linear fashion. In a linear fashion. One by one, we are comparing. Okay, right from the beginning to till end of the array. Followed, this is what the program to find the location of an element in an array which has n elements. Followed this program. Thank you for watching this video.